Jesus' parable of the petulant children, pouty children, moody children. Chris Brown, once again, has done such an amazing way of depicting this story from Jesus' teachings. Right in the forefront of these two little girls. And you can see this little girl is having a good time, and this little girl is not happy at all. My grandmother would say, she's soiled up. What Chris has revealed is this is the same little girl. But this is when she's happy, and this is when she's not so happy. This little girl's name is Lily, and this is Chris Brown's granddaughter. And in the parable where Jesus is talking about children not wanting to play, they want to play wedding, but the children won't dance, they want to play funeral, but the children won't play the crying part, they just won't be on the sideline and not do anything. And Chris, over here you have the kids playing wedding, but over here you have kids playing funeral. And the little boy here, and does anyone remember the Western Flyer wagons? Here's I guess that's the decedent. And they have got a pot of lilies over him. It's got two lilies. This little girl's name is Lily, and so the sub name to Chris's picture is the two lilies. And I have to, I guess, admit that there's two Bills. There's the happy Bill, the not so happy Bill. Maybe in your life you have the happy side of you and the not so happy side of you, and maybe sometimes you're moody and you may not even realize it, but people who know you might be able to point out to you the two yous. Jesus is challenging the people who have criticized John the Baptist, who came calling for people to change to God's way. John was very austere. He was a minimalist. He didn't eat much. He lived out in the prairie, the wilderness, and apparently the very prominent religious leaders criticized John because he was so plain. He was so austere. And Jesus comes in similar ways, calling people to live in God's kingdom, and yet Jesus was known to be a person that was festive. He liked life. He enjoyed food and drink. And you remember in other sessions we talked about how Jesus caused all kinds of consternation with all the very rich, empowered, holy people, because he had table fellowship with just all kinds of people. They did it in the name of God. And so they criticized Jesus for having too much fun. And they criticized John, I guess, for not having enough fun. And so this simple reference to just children play on those times when kids just, nothing pleases them, Jesus is sort of pointing to us, are there times in our lives when just nothing pleases us? We just stay on the sidelines of our lives, and we miss the joy times. And there are some sad times in life where we need to give ourselves permission to be in that too. So I guess the question is, what kind of life party do you want to have? Do you want to have a joy party, or do you want your life to be a pity party? Think on these things.